So we're here with Paul Sieberhagen from Radio Network. So Paul, can you give us a quick insight into what your business does?
The Radio Network owns 8 radio brands across the whole of New Zealand. Some of the radio stations you listen to would probably be brands that we have. So we put product on air and then we sell advertising on the back of that. And that is the business of the Radio Network.
Brilliant. And so how did your business first come across CRM?
About 4 years ago, we decided that the business needed a little bit better measuring and tracking of our activity metrics. And one of the metrics that we felt was very important to track was the activities of our sales staff. Initially, we had a balanced scorecard that had revenue as well as activity metrics in it. The activity metrics came from all various sources, mostly Excel based, that mostly our sales staff filled in. And on the back of that, we've adopted a CRM to give us an even wider insight into the business.
Brilliant. So that balanced scorecard was the system that you used before implementing Dynamic CRM?
It was a very small part of what CRM later became.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. So how is your business currently using CRM on top of that system?
We use CRM as a complete end-to-end tool in our business. Typically, a client would be prospected. The part of the business that deals with the client from a first prospect until we get an order, and then the maintenance of the client of that, we call lead to contract. Very important part of the system. Once we get an order from a client, there is the portion of CRM that deals with the creative side, and that is basically from the brief that the client gives us until the on-air creative is ready. That is a second really important part of CRM for us.
Brilliant. And finally, how has CRM changed the way that your business runs?
It has had a multitude of small benefits. From my perspective, and I'm mainly responsible for management reporting, the ease of tracking activity metrics and even to some extent now some revenue metrics that are in CRM has been really great. Obviously, our client facing, the way we face our clients is greatly improved. We have a much greater oversight of each client and how we can approach them, what we can offer them, a little bit more in-depth information on the client before we sit down and face the client. That's really important. And then, as I described at the back end, the brief to audio ready process enables us to give a much slicker, faster, more flexible service to the client, and through this all a greater transparency to both everybody inside the organization as well as the clients into the whole process.
That's brilliant. Thank you so much for your feedback and your time.
Thank you very much.